Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. We're actually approaching very fast the hunting season also over here, so it's about time to get the bow shot in and also check up on all your equipment. So we went out to our local bow hunting club. That's the Lehigh County Archers. We've got good facilities out here, absolutely sublime, and we're only the two of us, so we're gonna go ahead and shoot 2 bows in. It looks like this, just to give you an idea. Is really nice out here with all kinds of 3D shooting out in the woods, also long distance shooting up to about 90 yards. And then we got the range over here. That's the one we're practicing right now. Just do some shooting some practice on the targets, and then Amelia is gonna have to shoot in her bow, which is this one here. It's a Blackout Intrigue XS, and the first thing we do with this is actually to go ahead and paper tune it, and that's going to be over on this range over here. Here we are getting ready, and we're just going to go ahead and shoot from 2 yards. Make sure it makes a complete bullet hole so the arrow actually leaves the string and the bow completely correct. She shot the first arrow right here, and I don't know if you can see it, but this is basically how a bullet hole looks like. You can see the veins going through here, one there, and then there's a nice penetration of the arrow shaft itself in the middle. That's how it's supposed to look like. That way you'll be able to hit something at 50 yards as well. If it, on the other hand, had looked like this, it means that the arrow shaft goes through over here and it's actually on an angle, and then you got the veins over here as well. So this is not how it's not supposed to look like, and that might be an arrow shelf, or the way it's stringed, that might have to be changed or have to be adjusted, and then it'll go back to that. So this is your target. If it looks any way like where it's teared paper, left, right, center, up and down, then you need to go ahead and adjust your arrow and your bow again. What I have to shoot in today is a Matthews TX5, and that's with the Garmin Zero sight also connected to my watch. And with that, there should be no reason not to hit bullseye down on the range down here. One more. Bingo. Well done. There we go. Let's go down and have a look. And that's how it looks like on a moving target. It's actually quite fun. So, it sprang wide, did it? Well, it's all good. That's it. That's the target practice. So, I'd say that's alright. I can live with that. One underneath, because of the ball was moving, the rest is a little bit like a porcupine. Before you're shooting this one, if you practice on all of these over here with different dots and also colors and whatever, and you get a little bit afraid of the center dot, basically the 10 shot in the middle all the way around, then you might want to move to a different target. If you do get a little bit shy from the centers, doesn't matter which one you actually pick from the long distance, then sometimes it can be more, let's say, beneficial to actually use this one or go over on a bottle for something completely different, or the completely different color as well. But make sure your bow is shot in for something like this with a good grouping before you go on any of those, and then you can have fun on the moving targets as well. And then you're ready to go out and practice on the 3D area out behind here as well. There is rules, guys. Make sure you stick to them. It's here for everybody's best, so make sure you adhere to all the rules. We are at one of the ranges that's actually covered, which is nice because we just had a shower coming by. And we got the first target on the right, 30 yards, then we got 40 on the left, 50 on the left, and 60 all the way down in the end, basically. And if we go a little bit to the left here as well, you'll see there's an animal on the right that can be simulated to anything as well for the practice. Yeah, walking towards the target practice, and this is actually some of the jungle areas we go in. Here we got target number 16, and As you can see here, 400s is 32, and then we got animals actually 28 down there. There's a little bit of turkey down there and 2 targets as well for 3 arrows. So here's one of the practices. I'm going to take the I think it's a boar down there and whatever, and it's about 55 yards from where we're at, just to practice and see if my sight is working correctly. That's what happens if you do not check your arrows before you shoot. They do break once in a while. This is actually a carbon arrow that is broken. I don't know what happened, or it might have been the arrow itself. It could also be the bow, but we're going to try one more time to see if it works. One more. Perfect. So here we got a range 60 yards down to the bear. I think we'll go ahead and attempt to shoot the bear this time.
Wow. Nice.
I'm a little bit too low on this one, so I'll have to reshoot it in again in that distance. So this is still going to be okay, but the fail shot is up there, so I'll have to go ahead and retrim the whole thing and actually re-engage the shooting and do some target practice at 60 yards. It shoots too low. Perfect. However, the sight is actually shooting too low, so I'll have to go ahead and re-sight it in again. Be back on the shooting range. 60 yards.
Nice.
That's fun. Well, an okay shot. I would like to get a little bit further up, a little bit to the right, so I'm gonna have to go back to the practice. This one there is also a little bit off to the left, so the sight needs to be adjusted again, especially for the 60 yards range. So we'll go back to the range, have fun. Oh no, I just hit a Robin Hood. I think something really went wrong here, so after shooting it in and so forth, they hit each other down here. That's what happens. One came off and one went straight through the plate. So that's not so good, but that's what happens sometimes. Requires lots of practice, lots of shots.
Oh, I know.
Good. Perfect. So, after a long day's work shooting in, it should be ready now. The tools should be in your hand and whatever, and let's try it out, see if whatever comes out of it. That's good enough for me.
Paid off.
Holy fuck!
Thank you very much.
That's
Did I
pretty
pass?
good. Wow! You passed.
Thank you.
Just gonna go back here now and check it out. But actually the bow is now shot into 75 yards and it's hitting really well. I ran out of camera battery on the other one, so that's why I couldn't really show you that. So that's gonna be happening in another video. I hope you enjoyed it, and you owe it to your friends, also to the game that you go out and go hunting for. So go out and practice. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of practice, and it is fun as well.